Harding. Welcome to my blog stampwithelaine.com. Did you know Stamping Up carries these gorgeous cone cello bags? They're polka dot. There's 25 in a pack and it's $5.50 for a pack. So they make lovely Easter treat bags, and you can fill it up with Easter eggs or any treats. And I'm just using some polka dot lace ribbon to tie it up. And I'm going to show you how I did this little bunny rabbit. It comes from the Friends and Flowers set, and it's this little face here. And we need the ear as well. So those two stamps, the Happy Easter greeting from the Teeny Tiny Sentiment. Yes, I've had this for ages and it's still in the clamshell box. And I just didn't want to buy the updated version, so I've still got these, and I think they must be about seven years old. The inks I'm using is chocolate chip, and you need a pink pirouette marker, 1 1/4 inch circle punch, the 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and the festive flower builder punch. So to construct your bunny, let me zoom in a bit closer so you can see. You need 2 1 1/4 inch circles, but you need to stamp that first for his face with this stamp before you punch it out, and then you need a blank 1 1/4 inch circle. Then for the ears, you need to stamp this first. Cut your Whisper White cardstock into strips, feed it in to the punch this way, then there will be less wastage. For the ears, you need 2 stamped small petals, which is this image here. And the body, you need a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. For the front paws, you need 1 double petal, which is this one here, this one here. For the back paws, you need 2 small petals, which is this one. And for the pads, the large pad on the paws, you need a double one in pink pirouette. The small pads rather, you need 2 of these crosses. This is pink pirouette. We'll need to colour the inside of the ear. Get a sponge dauber, and with your chocolate chip ink, sponge all round the ears, all the pieces. Sponge his face as well. To make his front paws, take the double petal in Whisper White and cut it in half. And just round off the corners. And pop it on stack them together, and then pop it on the large body, the 1 3/4 inch circle, turn it on its back, and then cut round it. Use a sponge dauber and daub the paws. For the large paws, take your small petals, stack it together again, and just round off the tip. And round it off like that so it looks like eggs. Sponge both pieces. Large pads here, take your double petal in pink pirouette, cut that in half and shape it to look like pads. You don't need to sponge those. Set them aside. Stack the 2 crosses together, and this time you're just cutting the little pads. So you just want to cut off the tips. We're ready to assemble it. So some tombow on the tips of the ear. And you'll notice that the petal, there's a bit that's quite pointy and there's a blunt end, so you want the pointy bit to go behind the bunny. And then the back of the head. Then we do the pads on his back paw. It's collection day today, so we've got a very noisy truck outside and it's drowning me as I speak. But I've had to trim these pads here off a little bit because there wasn't room to put my paws. Now we can assemble the rabbit. So, bit of glue on the back, or tombow rather, onto his body. This is the 1 3/4 inch punch, and then I'll put his paws on first, just as a trial, before I put his arms on. That's it. Combo around there. And then dimensionals on the paws. Stamp Happy Easter on some Whisper white cardstock. Just a glue dot. Glue dot on the back. The ribbon a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and I'll be back with more inspiration next week. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, have a lovely Easter. Bye. Check out my January nails.